Hello guys, in this video we are going to install BloodHound. And BloodHound is a really good tool. It's a really nice tool. You can install it for Windows, Mac OS, or Linux. I'm going to do the installation on my Windows server. And BloodHound gives it's a really nice and cool graph theory. They say to reveal the hidden and often unintended relationship within an Active Directory environment, and it's really cool and really nice, and it gives you a really good easy way to get to domain admin. This is what it's really focused on, getting domain admin. And what you need to do, or what you need to get this installation started, is that you need the Neo 4J. You need to download it if you have it for Mac or Windows. I already have it downloaded with the Windows version. You also need the BloodHound right here, executable. I downloaded this one over here for my Windows server, and I also downloaded the BloodHound collectors. I downloaded, of course, the PowerShell script. You also need to install Java. So go ahead and download and install Java, and you also need the JDK. Okay, and here's the JDK. So you are going to just download it and put it in a path wherever you're never going to move it, because we need to do something fancy to it. Okay, so the first step that you need to do is get Java installed. I already have Java installed, so let's go ahead and install Java, and then we need to download the JDK, and we need to specify the path for JDK. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and open the command prompt, and we're going to just do that as an admin, because you need admin access. If you don't have local admin access, go ahead and take a look at my my local privilege escalation, so you can get local privilege escalation before you do this, because you need to have that. You need to have local admin access. Okay, so after you have Java installed and you downloaded the Open JDK, I'm going to show you where I have my Open JDK. I put it in the C drive, in the AD folder, in another folder called BloodHound, and here it is. It's called JDK. Okay, so now what we need to do after that is we need to tell Java where to go to get the JDK, and the way that you do that is by doing the set x -m Java _ home, and you're going to specify where your JDK is, which is in here. So I'm going to copy this path. I'm going to put it in quotes. So here it is. That's the command that you need to. Let me make this bigger. I just saw that it is a little bit small. There you go. That should look better. Actually, let's make it even bigger than that for you guys. For blind people like me. I won't let me do that. Okay, that's fine. Oh, it did let me. Okay. So as you can see right here, I'm saying set the X, the path for the Java home. I want you to get it from the JDK. And the JDK, you can download it from here. And like I said before, I put it in my C drive in the AD folder, in another folder called BloodHound, and then I put it in here. And then you want to specify where to get it. And this is after you install Java. So you need to install Java first, download JDK, put JDK where you want it to be. Like I said, I put in this path. Then you want to set this path over here. Go ahead and set it. There we go. Success, specify value was saved. Okay. So after we do that, we are going to go ahead and install Neo 4J, because you need Java and the JDK for Neo 4J to work. Otherwise, it is not going to work. So what we are going to do is we are going to go into my BloodHound. You can see that I have the Neo 4J in here. I cut the name and just name it Neo 4J. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to place it in the C drive just because I want to. So I'm going to paste it in here. There we go. So now what we need to do is we need to go ahead and change directory for my command prompt, which I have open as an admin, and I want to go to this path, neo4j, bin, all that good stuff. So change directory. Oops. So we can use it from here, neo4j, and then into the bin. And then from here, what we need to do is we need to go ahead and install neo4j. And the way that you do that is by running the neo neo4j batch, and then you're going to do install, or you're going to say install service. And you need to run this as an admin. Again, if you don't have local admin access, go ahead and watch my videos on how to escalate your privilege. There we go. The service has been installed. And if you get any errors, it's because you either don't have Java or you did not specify the path for the JDK correctly. Okay, like this one. But since we already installed Java and then we downloaded the JDK and we set the path for the JDK, we are good to go. All right. So after that, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and start the neo4j services. So let's go ahead and start the services, because it is already installed, but it is not running. So there we go. Now it is running. That's awesome. Now the next thing that we need to do is go ahead and change the password for neo4j. So we are going to go neo4j, actually neo4j admin, set initial password, and then we are going to enter my password here. I'm just going to say password 123, and that's going to change the password for neo4j, because whenever you launch BloodHound, it is going to tell you that you need to change the password for neo4j. So we already do that before we get to that point, and then we're going to stop it, and then we're going to start it again. Right, we are going to restart that service so it can take that new password that we just put in, because I have run into an issue where when you set the password from here, it is not going to, it tells you that the password wasn't changed. So what I do is I just stop it and then I start it again. Okay, that's awesome. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Okay, now it is running. After that, what we want to do is we want to go into my BloodHound directory where I have BloodHound, this one in here, and it's still, so I need to extract this, and let's just call it BloodHound 32. That's fine, BloodHound 32. Extract, and what I am extracting is this one in here. It is a lot of files, but that's cool. Which one is it? It's this one right here that I downloaded. That's the one that I'm extracting right now, which is the one that has the BloodHound executable that we're going to be running. So let's go ahead and give it a couple, shouldn't take long. Let me see. A minute. Okay. So while that is running, what I also want to do is I want to go ahead and run the collector. This one over here, the sharphound.ps1, which I also have it in my BloodHound directory right here. So from PowerShell, what I want to do, I want to change the directory to BloodHound. And then from here, what we're going to do is we are going to, let's go ahead and do first PowerShell. I always like to just bypass the execution policy. And then we are going to import module. And we are going to import the sharphound.ps1. And then what we are going to do is we are going to invoke BloodHound I think it's collection method. Oh, if you want to do verbose, that's fine. And then if you want to specify the domain, that's fine too. If you have multiple domains, you just want to specify the one that you want to. And what that is going to do is going to, oh, it felt you are in a domain context. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. We are going to do that in the next video. Then I know why it is. Let's go ahead. That's because I'm not connected to the AD right now, but we are going to do that on the next video. For now, let's go ahead and focus on extracting this. Now it is saying 2 minutes, so let's go ahead and give it a second. Let's go ahead and pause this video for now. So there we go. I went back and connected to Active Directory, to the AD, because I was just not connected to AD, because I was downloading some stuff. But now, since I got connected to AD back again, I ran the same command over here, and I was able to run the sharp hound. And as you can see, it collected all of this stuff and it saved it in this one in here, which we are going to be using in a little bit. And we also finished extracting BloodHound. So let's go ahead and run BloodHound. And this one is going to start BloodHound. And after we start, BloodHound is going to ask us to connect to the Neo4j database, because Neo4j is a database. So we are going to connect to Neo4j. You can see here that it found it because it is running. The username is Neo4j, and the password is the password that I gave it, which is password 123. That's going to log into that Neo4j database. Awesome sauce. Okay, there we go. So we are done. Look at this cool stuff. So now we are done. No, we're not done. Remember that we ran sharp hound, and sharp hound, what it did was it collected all this good stuff, right? All this good stuff on our domain pen testing, and it saved it in this it saved it in this directory in here, right, in this path. So what we want to do now, we want to go ahead and actually add this this collection that sharp hound did for us. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and upload the data, and we are going to go to BloodHound, not this one. We want to go to sharp hound. So it just put it, where did it put it? Sharp hound. Let's go ahead and go back to the PowerShell script. You save it in BloodHound, and you save it this 2021. Let's take a look. I opened the wrong one, but let's go ahead and go back. 2021. So AT BloodHound 2021. I don't see any 2021 in here. Oh, there we go. It is a zip. There we go. 2021. Okay. So upload data 2021 right here is a zip file. Upload it, and that's going to extract it, and it's going to upload it into the Neo4j database. And then we are going to be able to take a look at everything that sharp hound collected for us. We are going to see it in a nice graph with BloodHound running with the Neo4j database. So as you can see, everything is being uploaded right now, and I think it is done uploading. Clear finish. Yep, so it is done. So now if we go in here, we can see the ACOs, we can see the relations. Let's see the nodes, analysis. You can see everything. So nice. Computers though, for computers only found 2 groups, 56 node information, analysis. Let's go ahead and find all domain admins, and that's going to give you a cool map of all the domain admins that we have. So we have, who's this guy? Student 1 is a domain admin. Jen Jenkins admin is a domain admin. Administrator is another domain admin. Then we have this group over here, which we have Hammond as a domain as a group of this, as a member of this test group, which is also a domain admin. So all these people are domain admins in here. Okay, you can also see, let's say, like the shortest path to domain admins, this one. Let's see what it finds, and there we go. So this one will tell you what's the quickest path to get domain admin. So this is really nice, and this is what we are going to be using for our, whenever we start doing not domain enumeration, but whenever we start doing at the end, we are going to try to get domain admin. I'm going to set up, I think I'm going to set up like 4 different labs, so we can try to get domain admin in 4 different labs, and we are going to use BloodHound for this. So that's it for this video. If you run into any issues, go ahead and ask me, and I will try to help you.